Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela. I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and you've just seen some really silly bits of me at the beginning. Right, so let's jump straight in on the chat and see which one of my crazies has jumped in. Right, so we've got our cheeky Jen Brandon in. She says, I'm here, kind of awake. I did just wake her up with the messenger message, mine. Bless her cottons. Get that coffee down your throat, girl. And then we have got our Kath Ice Catchers with Catherine Nolan. She says, hiya, how's everybody doing today? Now, these guys sneaked in about 15-20 minutes ago, popped a little message in and then ran off to the loo to get the drink and to set their crochet up, so they knew that they were ready. So Kath said, hiya, how's everybody doing today? Jen comes in with a hi, Kath. Kath says, hi, Jen. And who else is here? To which I come in with me. Right. So, of course, our cheeky Kath has said, laugh out loud. I should hope so, Angela. Poppy. Okay, so we have got won't crochet, can't crochet, popped in on a boo. Honey, you're on your son's account. And for any of you that don't know, that is Bestie. She's sneaked in under a different account today, and the dragon that is in that picture is actually a dragon that I made, and I haven't got its buddy here. But that was my very first Vincent the Dragon, and that is her cheeky son modelling it. So welcome in, Hilda. She's saying good afternoon, Poppy. So good afternoon to you, honey. Right, so, okay. So Kath pops in with a laugh out loud. You know it. It's nice to have the cheeky crowd in. So Hilda has said hello to everybody else as well, because she forgot. Okay, so, okay. Em's confusing the daylights out of me. She knows how to do it. She's been my bestie for 20 odd years. So, right, so she said, so I'm just going to keep calling you Em for one channel. I'm going to remember the name. But Em, or should I say, I won't crochet, can't crochet, said, no, it's just her, and she has just changed her name. And she's also saying hello to everybody. Right, what I should explain is I was chatting to her earlier before the live, and I said to her, if I could teach her to crochet, I could teach anyone to crochet. But she's still wavering. She doesn't want to become addicted to another craft. That's what it is. That's really what it is. But one day I will get her to crochet something. Don't quite know what. I'm very tempted to say, how about you make your husband a posing pouch, Em? But she'll probably take me up on that and then send me measurements and say, can you make it for me? So best not. Right, so Kath has popped in with laugh out loud, love the name though. I can't crochet is a very odd here. Well, she can knit. She's like me. She can do one stitch on a set of knitting needles. But she's not been tempted yet to try crochet or being bitten with the bug. She would rather give me a list of everything she wants for Christmas and stitch me up that way, which I don't mind doing. So Jenny's also saying, I won't crochet. But remember, girls, I won't crochet is also known as M. So that helps you out a little bit. She says, hopefully. Looks like she's disappeared on us. I bet she set me up in the corner, turned the volume down and bogged off to do something else. Because I've been talking her ear off for at least an hour before I came on here. That's why I'm a bit croaky. Right, so to the rest of the gang, Annem, what are you guys all up to? I've not touched a dreg of crocheters today. Yeah, as I said, I've not touched a dreg today. I popped up I had to pop up the hospital to finally get my bloods done because I missed my appointment last week. I thought it was this week. I've just phoned them up and went, hi, I need bloods. COVID brain. Meant I missed my last one. They went, come in today. Come in today. I'm like, yes, thank you. So if I'm more crazy than normal, it's because they've nicked some blood and my brain is now not working. saying that it never does it? Right, let's jump back quick. Where are we gone? Yeah, Kath had said she liked M's new name. And then we got a couple of hellos. Kath says she understands the not wanting to get addicted, but how can you resist trying another craft? I admire your willpower. No, she's seen how it's taken over my life and gone, no, not doing it. I get Emmy to do other stuff instead. I'm like, can you do this? Can you hunt for this? Can you hunt for that? She's my go-to girl for finding deals. I've got to set her to task again soon. Right, so Hilda is making a bathroom basket for her mother for her birthday. Are you adding in like the flannels and the scrubbies and all that sort of stuff into the basket as well, Hilda? Or are you just doing it to put toiletry, like a toiletry set in? Jen has also said hi. Hello, Jen. Or Hilda said hello. I'm reading things back to front today, girls. Sorry, I'll move on to the next one. Right, Kath is actually crocheting today. She's filming a tutorial. Oh, I want to know now, but I'll wait till later. I'll be patient. So we've got Crochet with Holly, the quiet Kiwi crocheter. She says, hello, Angela. Hello, darling. Welcome in. I believe it's your first attempt at me because I don't remember attempting your name before. So hopefully I will keep pulling out the name Holly and I will use that to when I'm speaking about your comments and stuff, darling, rather than the whole name. Otherwise it's going to get so confusing. Jane is in the house and she's saying, good morning, honey. Hilda says she hates needles. I'm not overly keen, but I just go like that, look out the window and just pay them no attention when they do. Normally I give them the left arm because I can't feel anything because of the sciatica, so normally I give them that and I'll sit there and watch it going in and out because I can't feel it. But today I gave her the right arm and went, nah, this one's not, the left ain't playing, so we'll stick to the right, we'll go to the right. Right, so yes, as I was saying a few moments earlier, I was trying to teach which is won't crochet, can't crochet. I was trying to talk her into crocheting, or at least attempting it. And she said to me that she would get confused with all the different acronyms, as in yarn over, pull through and all that. So I said to her, that's fine, I will shorten it down for her and make it so that she understands it. And we were giggling because I was saying stuff like stab, strangle, yank. As in, put the hook through, stab, yarn over would be strangle, and then pull back, pull through would be yank. But as she says here, she said as Poppy explained it to her, she'd end up going to prison. So I don't know if those terms will quite work. So we were having a good giggle about it, and we were like, do we or don't we tell you? And I said, well, to be honest, the girls that will be here today are all as warped as me and her. So we thought you guys might appreciate it. And Jen said she was crocheting before she fell asleep. It's okay, she fell asleep whilst crocheting a cardie for herself. She's only done 2 rows since last night though. Oh bless. Have you found the hook? Please don't tell me it's down the side of the sofa, because I hate that. I pass out and I can't find the hook for 3 days. Okay, so a Kath's video is a fillet crochet assigned pulling top. Oh, I haven't even tried one of the pulling methods yet. Tempted. Nearly. We'll have to see what it looks like and what yarn you use. Right, so adding into the the present for Hilda's mother-in-law, I think it was. Sorry, brain's gone again. She's saying she's adding in all the products and the scrubbies. Oh, that is going to look so cute when it's finished. Lacey is saying, Catherine, did you say assigned pulling? Yes, she did. She's slightly addicted, Reggie. To be honest, it looks absolutely brilliant. So I can't wait to see what the next tutorial is. It's just, in my case, it's finding time to do it amongst all my other projects. So Heidi is saying hi to Kiwi. Jen is saying hi to Holly and the other Jen. Kath is saying laugh out loud. I awoke Lacey. Hi, yeah, you did, didn't you? You used them words, didn't you? Lacey is saying hi guys. I can stop in for a quick minute before work starts. Thank you ever so much for joining us, darling. And of course you can catch up later. What I'm going to do today is for anybody that's popping in or watching this on the repeat, if you come back to this video once it is in repeat mode, and you basically write the word iceberg in your comment later, not during chat. But if you do it later and you write in the word iceberg, I'm going to draw one name from that for the pattern, and I'll be pulling that on Sunday. I'm only going to tell you the once though, because knowing me, I'll probably forget at the end. But hopefully it means that if anyone's watching repeat, they'll be like, right, I can start typing up a message now. So that'll work in good for everybody. Right. So let's have a look. Holly is saying she does that when that too when she gets her bloods done. She should be used to it because she gets it done every 3 months. All pants. No, I'm quite lucky. I think when was the last time? Probably about 4 or 5 years ago. It's normally if it's pre-op or pregnant, and I ain't doing that second option again. That was last time I had to do that was 16 plus years ago. Forget doing it again. And Kathy's saying that she's loving my terminology, and sorry, I can't control the brain today. Lack of blood. And Kathy's also saying she can never find her hook even without falling asleep. Yeah, you put it down, don't you? And the little things grow legs and run off. I'm sure of it. Or in my case, Liam nicks it and takes it in the garden and buries it. Yes, I have actually found hooks are sprouting in the garden. It's a nightmare. You go round before mowing the grass. I have to go round and check for poo and crochet hooks just in case. I think he's trying to grow them for me so I have more. He hasn't quite got the idea of it though. Right, so Kiwi said hi Heidi, hi Jen. Lacey is waiting for a cow to start on Friday, so in the meantime she's making up squares, the fingering weight, a patchwork HP house colour cardie. Ooh. So who's the cow for this time round, darling? Because I know mine's just finished and I haven't got a new one ready for you lot yet. Lacey's telling me that assigned pulling is so much fun. Like I thought it looked fun and then I tried it out and she's obsessed. Okay, that's really dangerous. I did say to Kath and Reggie that I might not be trying it for a while, because if it does become addictive, if it is quite addictive, then that's all you guys will see off me as well. Anything's got, like, I need a break from blankets every now and then. Okay, so Jenny's saying her sofa's fairly safe. Hooks can only go in one place, and if it's on the wrong side, they tend to roll on the floor, thankfully. That's just showing off, that is. Oh, where's it gone? Lacey's saying, that is so sweet, Poppy, you're a doll. Thank you, honey. I'm lost. That was probably from about 10 minutes ago, wasn't it? Because I'm very slow on the comments today. Right. And Hilda's saying shop where she bought the products is going to pack it professionally. Sweet. Okay, so Kath is asking Lacey, is that the Stephen West one? Elaine, don't worry about being in a little bit late, darling. We've only been on a few minutes. You haven't really missed much apart from me being me, really. There we go. So everybody is saying hello to you. Stop grassing me up, Em. Right, so I won't crochet, can't crochet, better known as Em. Is saying it's always my excuse Yes, Em has to warn me of my wedding anniversary every year. There is a week's difference between the two of us. Me and my husband got married first. They got married the following week, and we just swapped husbands. As far as my husband was their best man, and Emmy's husband was my best man. So yeah, she pre-warns me every year that my wedding anniversary is coming up because I am that rubbish at remembering stuff. Sometimes I get it right, but Facebook doesn't help because I've put posts up in the past saying happy anniversary, darling, a week early. It's so that he has a chance. I'm being nice because he's as bad as me. So at least when the Facebook message pops up saying it's your wedding anniversary today, I can go, oh pants, leg it to shop, let's get something. And then by the time I've done it and I get home, I think, hold on a minute, that's a week late, like a week early. So I'm safe. I'll put that to the side and let's see if hubby notices. Ems, you need to get your hubby to start messaging mine though. What was he got in me this year? That was it. 300 coat hangers. I asked for it, so I got. Okay, so let's see. There we go. Oh my god, that bit about it, Liam made me laugh. Oh, the burying the hooks to make them grow. Well, you never know, it might work. If it does, I'll tell you. Okay, I haven't come across that one yet, Lacey. Lacey is saying there is a new cow on her friend Amanda's channel. The channel is named Mandoberg. Hopefully I've said that correctly. I had to separate it a little bit. So Kathy's like, too many cows. Are you doing all right? Look, it's the last one out for me for a little bit. We've probably got about a month or just under a month until the next one because I've still got to record it. Because of course with a cow I do mine as the blankets as cows because they are such large items. If I didn't, then the video would be about 2 hours long, which yeah is fine. If you're following along, you'll be happy to pause and go back and this, that and the other. But for me to actually upload a video of that length would tie up the computer for over a day and a half. So for me, cows are easier and quicker. And it also means that if I'm doing something, say like I did with the cushions, you had like the unicorn and the base was exactly the same as the spider, but the spider you only had to go up to row 8, say, or row 10, whatever it was. I could link back to that and say, just follow that to there. Okay, nobody did, so now I've got to go and make the Spider-Man pillowcase one again. But hey, it's bonus, isn't it? Extra video out of it. Right, let's have a nose because I'm skipping. Right, okay, so Lacey is saying there's a funny story about Stephen Westow. I often go to his Instagram post and beg him to design a crochet shawl. The shawl to end all shawls that came before. Oh, you are evil to him. So Kath uses her crochet hooks as hair holders. I must admit, I do that, or I did do that with, have I got any here, or are they all in the case? Oh, they're all in the case. But basically my metal version of these ones, I used to sit there and I'd twist it round and then tie it up in a knot and boink, it's done. I haven't done it for so long, I've forgotten how to do it. But I don't do that with my ones that I use on the tutorials now because they get caught and rip out my hair. Oh, okay, so just saying about reminding me about my wedding anniversary. That is my job, her job. Yeah, it is. Right, so a couple of you are saying hello to live. Oh, do me a favour, gang. Can you hit the thumbs up button so that YouTube notifies other crazies that we're about? I've just had my pop-up come up saying that I'm live. It's only 15 minutes late. That's not bad. Well, 20 in it. 15. Oh, whatever. It's still late, but it's better than normal. Normally it's on the half hour. Right, Jenny's saying her sofa is her prized possession. A friend of her brother's had it made for him when he moved in with his girlfriend. He gave me this suite and a love seat for free. I'm very lucky the old one was rubbish. Oh, that is proper lucky. Right, so Lacey is saying if you like big fingering weight shawls with a spooky Halloween feel, you should check out Mando Bugs a video about it. I haven't got a lot of lightweight yarn, darling. Most of mine is DK because of what I have access to in the UK, but I'm sure some of the other crazies might jump over and have a nose. Life Entangled said, so glad I moved my life to a 12:30 EST and now I can watch here. Oh, sweet. You can't say you just moved to come and visit me, you loony. Although that is lovely. Yes, Lacey is definitely stalking Stephen West, isn't she, Kath? I fully agree there. Okay, and Jenny's popping over to have a nose at that channel you mentioned because she likes making shawls. Right, right, so Lacey is now admitting it. She says she is stalking Stephen West for the benefit of all hookers everywhere. She is mesmerised by his work and she can't knit, so she's stalking and begging. But do you know, can he crochet? Because I haven't come across him yet. I just had feeling like my brain went to Batman. I'm sorry to say when I read West. But I suppose that's better. It could have been something else. Right, so who is up for a game today with me cards and your first attempt to get the new winners only pattern for my regular, which most of you are pattern collectors. Right, so if you haven't had a chance to have a look at Sunday's Whipsmiths and Chat, where I did in fact show you a quick look at the pattern and tell you a little bit about it, if you want to pop over to there, quickly do so. Check the description box, there is a timestamp. If you tap on that, that should take you directly to that section where I was talking about the pattern, so it means you can get there and back very, very quickly. And then basically I will be asking you a question in a moment. Right, so the newest pattern that you can grab is one from the Marvellous range. And so it is set out the same as the Webtastic, Tree in a Flower Pot, and see, I've already forgotten he's in the vault. May the 4th. So it's set up the same way, so that hopefully when you've got enough of them and you make them, you can sew them all together as a big fat blanket for a teenager. You never know. Right, so let me give you the clue on this one. Now the pattern itself is called Iceberg, and your clue is he can thaw me out at any time. Okay, so that's he can thaw me out at any time. So hopefully you've sussed out what the Marvellous character is. Now remember, if you've well, you won't have that one, but if that's one that you don't fancy, you still have the chance to get hold of a Stitch in Time, Webtastic and Accident Prone Elephant as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is copy and paste our very first question, because yes, I was cheeky and I wrote them all down whilst I was talking to can't be bothered to crochet. Sorry, I've changed their name again, but basically right, so our very first question up today is French speaking countries. So name as many French speaking countries as you can. And while you're doing that, I'm going back to comments to see who has sneaked in and what you're all chatting about. Right, there we go, there's Lacey's comments. Okay, and so Ninja, welcome in, darling. She's saying hello to everybody. Sandy is in and she's saying hello, Angela. How's my neck? It's still attached to my head, although it doesn't feel like it. But thank you for asking, Sandy. Actually, Sandy, check your Facebook messages later on, darling. Okay, because I fired you over a little message earlier. Heidi has said that she has pre-ordered Karen Bowman's crocheting. Oh, okay. So, what sort of patterns does she does? You can answer that one when you fired off some more answers for French-speaking countries. Because of course, okay, that is really confusing. Right. Remember this card is over 10 years old, so the answers may be even more skew-if than how I'm speaking today. Kathy is saying, I love his colourful work as well, but his knitting is definitely an advanced level. Life Entangled has her very first giveaway going on, and she's saying, go and check it out when we're finished here. Also, talking about giveaways, if you wanted to get your hands on Max the Koala kit, there is still the competition going for that. That is on the channel normally, and that is running until Sunday. I did actually cheekily extend it by another week, and just to make sure that all my regulars got in there with their answers. Now, if you're worried about postage on this one, and don't be. If you win or that you've already started, finished, or bought the pattern, don't worry. If you have already purchased the pattern from the website, I will exchange it for a different pattern, and I'll exchange the yarn as well. If you're living in another country and you're not really that worried about making this pattern, but there is a different one on my Ravelry shop that you've seen that you've fallen in love with, tell me and I will sort it out and swap over the pattern that way. So I'm trying to make it as nice and friendly for everybody, so that everybody can get involved and not feel guilty about nabbing postage and all that stupid horrible thing. Right, I can't remember what I just said, so fingers crossed it came out okay. Right, let's have a quick nose at the next ones. Okay, so Lacey is really picking on this poor boy. Careful. She's saying he must design the shawl. Laugh out. Oh, sorry. That is not the point here, Poppy. He must design the shawl. Laugh out loud. I have plans on turning one of his other shawls into a crochet pattern. That sounds quite interesting, darling. As I said, I don't know the creator. I need to go and have a nose, but I'm here chatting to you, so I'm going to have to wait. Just send me some links. Okay. And oh crikey, we've had a big jump. Yep, we have, haven't we? Right. Kathy's saying to Lace that one is very easy to translate into crochet. And it took her a little bit to get the tip. Right, so now we are on to French-speaking countries. So now I'm just going to scout down your answers and see if any of you have got it. Dodo, don't worry, honey. The question is French-speaking countries. Just fire in your answers, darling. And if you win, we'll think of something. Yeah, you don't have to have the pattern. It'll be one less ball of wool on the next projects that you make me make. There you go. That's not a bad one, is it? Said it to all the crazies now, so I can't back out. Right, okay, so there we go. Thank you, Hilda. Hilda is just saying that she loves all the patterns. Jen has popped in with a hi, and Ninja and Dodo, and anybody else that she's missed. Hi, Dodo. Hi. We still haven't got the right answer, but it is really strange because I don't see this word as a country, which is really strange. I'm going to have a look for number 10, see if any of you got that one, because that one is really strange as well. No. You got that one. Normally, if you can't get the number 5, you always get number 10. This is insane. Right, let's keep going. Have any of you got any more ideas on French-speaking countries? I'll give you a clue. It starts with an R. Right, okay, so let's have a look. So it starts with the letter R. Where are we? There's 7 letters in it. Oh, it's starting to feel like a game of countdown, isn't it? I think this card needs to be binned. I really do. Right, if you lot have had enough, no, it is not Rwanda. Good thinking though, girls. Ravioli. No, it's not that one. I am thinking, shall I just rotate this one? No, Ellen, Congo is number 6, darling. Right, that was me clicking for the next question. If I get 3 of you say roll it, or turn it, or flip it, then I will do. Oh, wrong one. Oh no, we did that one last night. That's why I didn't write it down again. Right, yes, please. Now I want to know. Okay then. Right, there were so many of you that, well, some of you want to know, but this one was really a strange. There we go. A focus in, please, camera. Number 5 was the reply. Sorry, I can't actually see it because I've hidden my face so I don't stare at myself. So hopefully that is clear. That one was a really strange. Right, so we will roll it over, and our next question is types of seafood. So once we get this one done, then we'll have a bit of a chat. How does that sound? All right, so types of seafood. Now let's have a nose at what you said in between. Hellos. Yeah, we did them. Still looking. I tell you what, you came out with some beautiful countries. It just wasn't what the card said, which was ridiculous. I didn't, and Kathy's saying she didn't even know there were so many. I didn't, to be honest. I took European studies at school. I learnt where France was. Learnt a tiny bit of German, a tiny bit of French, and that was about it. I got really good grades though, because all of the kids in my year group decided they weren't going to sit the exam properly. So all I had to do was like write my name on the exam and answer a couple of questions, and I did really well. There we go. Oh. Alright, so we've got quite a few people that have said that they'd never heard of that. Spring the fibre infuriate. Sorry, Spring. I'm cutting it back down again like I did yesterday. Hiya, darling. She's saying good morning, evening to everybody. She sneaked in at the end of the last card, and now she has a chance with types of seafood. Oh, I had a conversation with my daughter about this yesterday, or the answer anyway. Okay, Jen seems to know what or where reunion is. I am at a loss. Right, let's keep looking. You have coming out with some. It's making me want to go down the beach and have a seafood platter minus the crabs because I'm allergic. Cockles. No, it's not cockles. Oh. Now I just had a skip, so I'm going to go back to the beginning and see if I can find the answer. How you going? Are you still firing ideas in, gang? Hey, welcome in, Reggie. At the end of this one, darling, can you pop a link to your Facebook group in the comments so everybody can jump on and have a nose in a little bit? please, because I stupidly didn't grab it when I was on Facebook earlier. Right, where am I? Right, and the question for anybody that's sneaking in is types of seafood. So just type down what you can. Okay, and Lacey is saying she's a Floridian here. This is her subject. We'll see. So keep guessing. I am working my way down for the second time because I got lost. Lacey, no, not the Little Mermaid. No, that may be on here, but I haven't looked down the card yet. Right, okay, so we have a one here. We do, in fact, have our winner. Now, please remember, I'm going by the very first person that comes up with it on my screen. I can only do it that way, okay? It is the first one on my screen, and I'm making sure that I've also got it on live chat. So make sure that when we're doing these questions, you've also got your chat set on live, because otherwise it puts your comments above others when it's on your screen, and it'll be in a different order to what it is on mine. All right, so our winner for the first opportunity and this month to get their hands on Iceberg, if they want it. If they don't worry, we'll swap it out for one of the others. Is Jen Reeves with tuna. Congratulations, honey. So that is a Jen Reeves with tuna number 5. Congratulations, darling. Right, so let's scoot down. Tell you what, you lot came out with some lovely ones there. 1p prawn sweet. Trust you. One of these days, your silly comment will backfire and you'll win, and I'll make you do it. It won't crochet. So, congratulations, Jen. Right, so are you grabbing the new pattern? Because I believe you are one of my pattern collectors. I'm not even going to ask about rolling it on. Not yet. So let me try and find a clear piece of paper and a pen so I can keep count, because I'm brain dead moron today. So much so I can't even find where I put my pencil. Yes, she would like that pattern. Right, Jen, so remember, darling, you will need to leave a comment in this video when it goes into replay, and then fire me over an email. So then we can sort of discuss which ones. I can give you the code, and you can pop that in your comment, and then I will fire over the pattern to that email. You know, I've done it before with you. Thank you ever so much, Reggie. All right, Reggie has just popped a link in for us all. Now, this is Reggie's Facebook page. She has got so much information on there, so many cool things. She's also doing a little competition over there at the moment where you get to crochet something naughty and show everybody. Yeah, my entry's already in. Because, yes, I's naughty. Right. Where are we going? Okay. So, and there we go. Right, let's have a nose at your comments, and you can have a bit of a chinwag now in between the questions, because we'll do another one in a little bit. So we got whoops and congratulations from people. Jen's after the pattern. She's getting the pattern. So hello to everybody that is coming in, that she's missed coming in, says a Kath, and same for me as well. If I've missed you and I haven't said hello to you yet, stick another comment down, and when I get to the comment, I'll be able to see that you're here and I can say hello. Right, so Jen is saying thank you, lovely ladies. Then of course our Reggie has popped in the link for her Facebook group. And Kathy's saying she's on a seafood diet. She sees it and eats it. I'm the same, but I had to pop to the doctors for a blood test earlier today. I found out I'm still the same height I was when I was 18, because it was very early in the morning and my spine hadn't had a chance to squish under gravity. And I think the scales are wrong, because I stepped on them and luckily they was in a foreign language for me. I'm used to pounds and ounces, and this was kilos. So I've looked at it, I've gone, that's a nice number. What is it in pounds and ounces? So she told me, and I've lost a stone, and I'm like, Okay, I've lost a stone then. That's cool because I've done no exercise for the last 8 months apart from probably walking Liam 3 times, maybe 4 times a week. But even then, for me, it's not a lot of walking. But for him, I let him off and he runs around with his mates, so he wears himself out. But for me, I'm not even kicking 5,000 steps a day, not even close. Also, a lack of exercise. I was expecting to have ballooned, whereas I've gone the other way. So, see, eating certain things is a good idea. Don't ask for my diet tips; it ain't gonna work. Thank you ever so much, Reggie. Reggie is reminding us all to please hit the thumbs up button because I'm rubbish at asking you. I need to be reminded by my crazies. Thank you, honey. Yes, Emma, sorry, won't crochet. It is very much the competition on Reggie's channel for any of you UK girls is basically Ann Summer's Crochet Edition. That's pretty much what it is. I put some key rings in the mix, but I have seen some cushions and some other items that have been made by Reggie's followers, and I tell you what, they are brilliant. Hey, so Spring is saying hello to everybody in the chat. Dodo is saying it's moving that sofa that done it. Are we talking my sofa or someone else's? No, my brain was gone way before I moved the sofa. If anything, I've probably left half a brain cell in the side of it. I've got no idea what you're going on about there, Emmy. Sorry. Oh, Kath, it's nicer to say it in stones and pounds than what it is in bars of chocolate or cubes of fat. Actually, I don't mind the chocolate one, but I'd probably want to sit there and eat them. It's just the way it was done. It used to be pounds and ounces for the babies, and then what was it, pounds? Yeah, and then stones and pounds for humans. Strange. I don't know. Kath, yes, sorry. Ann Summers is a shop where you can go and buy naughty lingerie, handcuffs, and battery operated toys. It's on the high street. For the UK, that's pretty good going. So it's more of the mainstream stuff nowadays. If you still want the old the stuff that's not so tongue-in-cheek, so the stuff that you wouldn't see on a bachelorette party, if you want to see that sort of stuff, you still have to go down side alleys and find that secret shop with the really naughty stuff. So Life Entangled is saying hello to Spring. Kaz, you made it in. Welcome, honey. What time is it there over in Oz? Got to be what about what are we on now? 2 o'clock. About 11, I'm guessing. It's quite late for you. Ooh. I'm trying though. I am trying. Right, so let's. Where are we? I've lost it again. And Summers. There we go. There we go. Candy. What Iceberg. Yeah, Kath agrees with me. She'd love her weight in chocolate as well. My daughter once won a competition at school. She was only in infants, so she was about 6. And it was a drawing competition where they got to win their height in Easter eggs. And it was run by one of the local, what was it, by Morrison's basically. So it was one of the big food chain stores. Well, my daughter has always been tall because, of course, she's got a dad who's 6'4" and me at 5'8". So she's always been at least her head taller than all of the other kids in her group. So the headmaster, like, she'd won it on merit, but the headmaster, when he told everybody, was laughing because he was like, well, he's telling the parents, and he's like, well, she's the tallest out of all of them. We want to get our money's worth out of this competition, don't we? So they ended up giving her they said to her, what would you like? Would you like these big Easter eggs here? I think she would got about 10 of these boxed eggs, because of the way they were cheekily laying them out. They were laying them out flatter so she could get more. She turned around and she said, can you exchange those boxes there, please, with those Easter eggs in, for the boxes of, what are they called? Like Kinder Surprises and the other smaller mini Easter eggs. And they were like, well, why do you want to do that? And she said, because I want to take them back to the school and I need to get 107 for all of the children at the school. And at that, they looked at her, they gave her a massive Easter egg and sent her home with a massive Easter egg for herself and enough smaller Kinder eggs and things like other miniature style eggs for the rest of the kids in school. And she did well. And yeah, she was only 6 at that point, but she was like, I don't want it all for me. I don't need it all. I want to share it with everybody at the school. And the headmaster was like, I knew she'd do that. Even the teachers got eggs. Let me see. Bob is a battery-operated boyfriend. Yes, very much so. And that shop is full of battery-operated boyfriends. A lightsaber Bob cover. Yes, Emma. I'm sure somebody will knot one of them up really, really quickly and put that up as the entry into Reggie's competition. If I can talk you into it, I could even get you to make it. But I certainly don't want hubby's sizes, thanks. Alright, so a ninja is sending over a heart-shaped boxes of chocolates to Sabrina. And Sabrina is, sorry, Kath, my phone is so stupid. It's cut out on you again, is it, babes? Oh, it does it to us all the time, doesn't it? Right, so Jen is saying they all have to have routine blood tests, but they've been cancelled down there. So she's had her important ones cancelled again, as it is non-essential. It is not life-threatening. So I'm okay with the vials being used for others. Okay, the doctor's surgery mentioned nothing about that here. But I know they are playing catch up, and I think it might be because I've had to have a chest x-ray. They need the bloods to work alongside the chest x-ray. Spring is saying, thank you, Aragurumi Ninja. Honestly, I wondered about the weight difference. Right, gang, it appears I've got somebody knocking at my door, so I'm just going to set you up with a new question. Right, so our next question is... give me a second. Right. Things that are black. Pop in your answers and I'll be back with you shortly. Yeah, just a minute. No, it's not funny. Hang out, Buddha. Alright, back with you. No, not delivery. It was an obnoxious adult child. Alright, so I'm going to read some more of this and then we will find out if any of you have got the answer to this question. So, of course, the question was things that are black. Alright, so let's have a nose. Thank you, Aragurumi Ninja. Okay, Kathy's saying that is a sweet story. I'm assuming that was about the daughter with the older Easter eggs. Yeah, she was a soppy toad, that one, when she was little. She was lovely. She still is. Jenny's saying others that need it, but I've got a really bad timing. Every time I book, it gets cancelled. That is a shame. Can you not be put on the emergency list? So say they've got someone that doesn't turn up for an appointment, can you not just jump into theirs? Maybe. I was really lucky because this is the second attempt. The first time I made the appointment, I actually missed it, but they'd made the appointment and it was for like, what was it, 3 weeks later? And I was saying to him, is there any chance of getting it earlier than that? I've got COVID brain. I ain't going to remember. And I was joking, but it turned out to be true because I thought it was for early in September and it wasn't. It was for last week. so the last week of August. As I phoned them up today, very apologetic, and they were like, look, we'll get you in today. I was like, oh, thank you, because they're bound to have the test results back, the chest x-ray back. So Teresa has popped in. Good morning, honey. Everybody is saying hello to her. Now we have got the question come up that is things are black. So let's have a look. I'm not going to be reading out all of the answers. I'm just going to be reading out them loud as I'm going past them, if that makes sense. Right, so we have got spiders, bin bags, chalkboard cat, dirt cat, snake, night sky. And then Jen's back in with, unless it's life-threatening and an emergency, they're not doing it at all at the moment. Oof, that's not good. Right, okay, and back to it. Check the word again. So we got cat, phone, missed the question. Lacey, the question is things that are black. Oh, very clever thinking there. Dots on a dice. From Jenna. And then we have got dogs, we've got pots, we've got jump. Right, back we go. Crikey, you guys have thrown out some. There we go. Dots on the dice. There we go. Chicken, shoe polish, hair, an eclipse. Sun's feet. Yes, they are. They're disgusting. Cows, eclipse, hair holders, pavement, panther, ink, night, sheep, peppers, pupils in the eye, black hole, a goat, blackboard, yarn, horse, sorry, paint, dog's nose, oh that's a cute one, a berry, a crow, a tires, a raven, a gorilla, pen, a gorilla, marker, birds, Vespa, that is her dog by the way, and she is so cute. You guys have actually seen photos of her when she was a puppy. A crow, Kath is saying her soul, a harem, she beat you to it. Black rice, a little black dress, a grape, swan, a coffee. And Lacey is also laughing at Catherine there. And then we have a black swan, a paint, sand, a raven, a yarn, sand, permanent marker, tires, crow, eyes, a swallow, snake, chocolate, shadow, Batman, garlic, olives. Oh, blimey. Right, I smiled at Batman, so I've got to look for it again. There we go. Batman, garlic, olives, bat orchard, tomato, panther, chocolate, thread. Racing, my cooking. Yes, they all know I burn everything. Tie, raven. A hat, panda, crow, a coal, spots on a ladybird. Penguin, eyeliner, hair, fly. Carmine, bear tea, black yarn, ant, blackberry. No, tea. Oh, bear tea, bear. And black beauty, pepper, rooster, olive, beans, onyx, blackberry, bats, Suze, dirt, beans. Keeps jumping. Keep going though, because you ain't got it yet. Beans, orchids, raisins, lava, roses, coal, a tea, heart, coffee, pearl, bears, obsidian, mascara, black belt, koala, daylight. Oh, can't say that one. Sirius, black. And panda, ship, boat, cows, pansy, a black cat, lotus, a marble, a burnt tree. Black opal. Right, gang, it is a piece of clothing. Men use it to hold their guts in. Sorry, hold their tummies in. So then we have got night dirt, black hole to hold their tummies in. That would have worked, but the wrong way. Sorry about that, life. So we've got hummingbird, J Hicks saying panther. Life is saying hair, boots, velvet, shirt, belt. We have a winner. The very first one up for me is Ellen Marie. Congratulations, darling. You've gone and done it. So you have the chance today to pick up the newest member of the patterns. And the newest one is from the Marvellous range. It is called Iceberg. And the clue is he can Thor me out at any time. So that is Iceberg. He can thaw me out at any time. Right, so congratulations, darling. Are you going to be grabbing that one, or would you like to take a stitch in time, a webtastic, or accident prone elephant? The choice is yours. If you're not really up for one of the patterns, just tell me to roll it. I will turn the card over and read the next question, and we'll roll the prize onto the next person. No, she wants the new pattern, so she was our first pattern collector to have all 6, or is it 5? So congratulations, Ellen. I will jot that down now. Now remember to do the same as what you've done previously, which is pop a message on this video. Once it goes into replay, then fire me off an email. I will give you a code. You then pop that code into that message you put on this video when it went into replay. Once I see that, I will then fire you over your pattern. God, that sounded good, didn't it? I wish I could record it and have it on replay and a button. It just says it. Make sure it is also a new email stream and not one of the old ones, darling. Otherwise it will get lost. Hey, so she is one of the 6. She's got all 6. That is my first pattern collector to have all 6. So from this point on, every time you win, Ellen, it's a case of roll it over this month until the next one comes out next month, unless of course I'm offering something else and not just the winner only patterns. Oh, I'm talking far too quickly. I need to slow down. Oh yes, thank you, Reggie. If you haven't had a chance to already, could you please hit the thumbs up button so it fires out notifications so that some other crazies will get to jump in and join in with us again today. And Jen says that she thinks she's going to have all 6 after today. Oh, in that case, Jen beat you to it. But that is 2 for 2 now on the winners today and the possibilities of having all 6. Because, of course, the ones that are now in the vault are May the 4th and a tree in a flower pot. So they won't be coming back until next year, once I run out of the ones that I haven't finished making yet. So they will get rolled round again. So it's just a case of if they're the ones you want, you've got to keep your ears out. Right, so let's have a look at what else you guys have been chatting about. And typos. Right, so there we go. Yep, everybody has been congratulating you. Beautiful. Right, for any of you that are not interested in the Dismay or the Marvellous patterns, I do also have, of course, a few other patterns. They are on the Ravelry shop, and the link is in the pinned post at the top of the live chat, or it will be in the description box of this video, and that link will take you over to my Ravelry shop, where you can purchase a written pattern of either Max the Koala, Cupcake Blanket, Unicorn Blanket, and the Moose Blanket, the Penguin Blanket, and soon, it is soon, I'm getting there, there will be the Unicorn Cushion as well as the Spidey Cushion. They will also be available for you to purchase, but if at this moment in time funds are short, don't worry, those patterns are also on the channel as cows. So you can still get your hands on those and you can still make them, and then fire me off a photo when you're finished, because I love seeing the photos. But they are in a folder marked patterns. Simple. It's that simple to find them. They will also be on the end screen of this video once it goes into replay and lets me do it. Right, so who is up for another question? And another chance to grab the new pattern this week. Kaz, in the written pattern there is actually a cheeky added extra, which is the cupcake cushion, because if I can find it, I'll be back in a second. Oh, there we go. We have, it's alright, I've got these to hand at the moment because I was making a video up earlier. We have, of course, the cupcake blanket, and the tutorial on the channel to show you how to make this panel and how to join it all together, and of course do this section here. What it doesn't show you is how to make the cushion. Okay, this cushion is slightly overstuffed. Okay, wrong cushion insert, but it's all I had. So within the written pattern, you not only get all the information to make this one, but you also get the information to make the cushion as well. But of course, you can just wing it as well. So where were we? And YOH, welcome in, honey. Right, so for any of you that don't realise, here is Miko. Sorry, Miko's wearing Pipsqueak's collar. But this is Miko. This is one of YOH's patterns. Now, I did change mine up a little bit, didn't I? Because I didn't want to sit there, and I didn't have time, basically, to sit there popping all the hair on individually. So I cheekily used this tatty yarn here. I can't believe it was hand. That was a bit of luck. And this tatty yarn here that falls apart and is absolutely flipping useless. But I used it to create his hair around his arms and his feet and his head. So that is where I changed the pattern, but otherwise this is all YOH's pattern, just my work. And her latest one out is Jojo the Buzzy Bee. I wish these wings worked. I was really lucky to be a tester on this one, and yeah, I sewed the body on upside down, didn't I? But I'm quite well. I was on the test, and I've made it upside down without reading the pattern properly, and so it had meant I'd put the arms where the legs should have been and the legs where the arms should have been, because I was doing it a little bit different. And when I got to the end, I realised that the pattern sort of stopped here, so I needed to close his tush. So I added the extra bits on, thinking that Miko had jumped up and tried to help her type again. And it turned out it was me reading the pattern wrong and putting the thing together upside down. But he looks all right for me. I'm happy. But that is an absolutely lovely, easy pattern. The pair of them are really easy to follow, really easy to make as well. And you can get those on YOH's Ravelry page as well. If I'm sorry, YOH, I haven't got the details to hand for yours, but if they jump onto mine, they can then jump from mine onto yours, because I've shown it as one of my finished projects and linked it over to yours, because I'm a sneaky cheeky monkey like that. Right, Jen is saying her Amazon goodies arrived. Yep, she's going to try yarn dyeing when the wool merino turns up from Mariner. Oh, you're gonna have some fun there, Jen, and a very messy kitchen. So Kathy's saying hello to Anita and to Miko. That is YOH, by the way, and her puppy. Where are we on? And our cheeky Sandy is saying good morning, Anita, darling. But Anita has said she might be going back to bed. Are you feeling all right, babes? I'm trying to think what time it is where you are. You're in America. It's still quite early for you, isn't it? Oh, that cheeky monkey. Right, so YOH's children went to school this morning, and her dog Zip was alone and mad, and he started barking his head off and woke her up. Oh. Right, so YOH is saying hello to Sandy. Sandy is saying hi to Jane, and Sabrina is back with us. Yay, just in time for the next question. I'm throwing it in now, and then I can catch up with what you guys are all saying. So the next question is, there we go, where is it? Oh, wrong one. Where's it gone? Oh, hidden under the notepad. Whew. Right, that's it. Things to do with cricket. That is things to do with cricket. So while you're thinking about that, because it's all sporty and yucky and horrible and not crochet related, I'll get on with reading your comments so I can catch up. Right, so of course, Sabrina had said she is back. YOH is saying, and Reggie and Miko says hello. So Sandy is saying, hi Jen, honey. Ninja is saying she's finished her 3 commissions. Yippee. Oh, that is sweet news, honey. Make sure you take photos. And I'll have a nose later. And Sandy is saying, Sabrina, hi, honey. We skipped. Where we gone? Where we gone? Where we gone? There we go. Hi, honey, hugs. Sabrina says, Sandy, it's so good to see you, hugs. Which it is. I love my Sandy. I just can't get over to your lives at the moment because it's middle of the night. And I'm back to sharing a room with Captain Snore a lot. So he wouldn't be very impressed with me sitting up till 3 o'clock in the morning just to join in on the live. And Kathy's saying, Jen, it is so much fun. YOH says, no need to apologise. Thank you for continuing to show. It's so sweet of you, honey. If it's in the background, people are going to ask, so I might as well say it straight off. Once we get you back up on doing your lives regularly, I'm sure I can force you into making one of my items to show us. Yeah, I'm in an evil mood. I'm trying to control it. It's not working. Right, so YOH is saying it is 8:30 AM where she is. Oh, bless. Quick, grab yourself a cup of coffee or go back to sleep. I don't mind. Okay, so it is her, YOH is a niece and nephew. They're not her children, they're her brothers. And the brother and the kids live with her. Oh, cool. Extended family all under one roof. Super jealous. Mine are mine are 3 hours away. Kaz is saying that she loves the bee, but she's never done amigurumi. Right, here's a cheeky one for you guys that have never done it. Have you ever made a hat in single crochet? Ever done a hat in single crochet? If your answer is yes, then you're going to be able to make amigurumi. Okay, solely because I'm breaking it down really daft here, but solely because if you look at the back, this is a hat. You're increasing it, and there's a very similar way to how you would make a hat. And then it's a case of decreasing back down. Okay, there's a little bit in the middle here where you have to do extra rows, but that's just going round and round and round and round and round for the same stitch count. Okay, so that is your base of it. Okay, and then you've just got your colour work where you would be swapping the colours on the back section of your work. Now remember, you're still working in single crochet. Okay, so the only bit here is where you swap it. Now if you've ever made a stripy hat where you've swapped the colour, then you know what you're doing. And again, it's a if you break it into little bits, it doesn't matter if it is this one. It wouldn't matter if it is this one. It wouldn't matter. Where are you, Captain Rippet? It wouldn't matter if it's this one. Here's an old one. Oh, and upside down. They are all basically the same thing. It's all single crochet and increasing the round or decreasing the round, and that's what builds it up. And when you find a decent pattern writer like we've got with YOH with these two guys, you know I'm going to end up making the next one out as a tester if she lets me. Because they are beautiful patterns and they're very well written and they're very easy to follow. And if I come across a pattern that I'm working and I'm not overly keen, I will actually say to the person I'm testing for, that I'm sorry, I'm going to have to tell them it's a bit harder than XYZ. And I've been really lucky so far. I haven't had to say that about any of the patterns that I've tested. They've all been really nice and really easy. Or if they are a little bit challenging, they're broken down in a way so that they're easily understandable. It's like, as you can do it. Honestly, you can. Right, let's have a look. We've got. Right, so you guys have started coming out with it. Kath, that's the whole fun about crochet, honey. Alright, so Kath is saying she loves it when I start telling you about the pattern she's made. There's always a a story about how she fixed the mess up. That's because I'm a bit dopey and I don't always check my patterns. If you want it exactly as the pattern, then you keep following the pattern. if you just get carried away, you just see how it goes. That's how I do with most of my patterns. I thought I'd done quite well on oh wait, did I muck this one up? I didn't think I did. It was just a change of yarn that I did on that one. And he's got his butt to his neck. That's not too bad. And then of course there's Reggie with her top, where I change the sleeves because I pre-guessed her because I didn't have that bit of the pattern. Right, sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. Let's see what the answer is to things to do with cricket, and then I will see. Oh my word. Okay, I will see if anyone's got it, says me. Okay, so our very first answer. Am I going to let them get away with it because it hasn't got an S? Oh, yeah, I will do. I'm being nice today. The winner actually is the very first one that answered, and that was our Dodo, and she said stump. So congratulations. Sorry, it's not letting me copy it. So there we go, and there is the card. So it is Dodo is our winner, and it says stumps. So congratulations, darling. Wow, that went really quick. It's just I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy chatting. Thanks, change. So let me see. Bats, balls, wickets, blah, blah, blah. Keep going, keep going. Oh. You had a nice big jump. Right, so there we go. I'm just looking out for other bits that you were saying. Oh, sorry, Sandy. Yeah, it was bits to do with the game by the looks of it. And crowd. Sorry, I wasn't quick enough on those. And Kaz, I fully agree, is boring to watch. So we got a hi, good morning, hi Miss Angela, and everybody in the chat. Hello, Blind Stitches, welcome in, darling. Sorry, Won't Crochet saying getting our butts kicked. I wouldn't know. I don't watch it. Numbers on shirts, isn't that football? School team. I don't know. She's saying spying in the changing room. Possibly now. No, not even nowadays. I'm too old for that. They're all too young. Possibly in my 20s. Yeah. Alright, so there we go. Right, so blind our stitches is coming in with hi, good morning Miss Angela. I'm trying to get to my 5,000. Is it okay if one of your moderators attracts my link in your chat for those chucks my link in your chat for those who are not family members of mine so they can join? And thank you. I don't normally do the links to each individual channel that's coming up. Normally what people do here is they go off on a search because they like them. I only add in the links to the patterns that I have tested and the channels that I'm involved with. Okay, because that way it stops everybody asking. Sorry to be awkward like that, stitches. But I'm sure that some of the crazies will go over and have a nose, because you were getting to know quite a few of us yesterday, weren't you? Kaz is saying it sounds easy enough. She's never made an SC hat as yet, but if I never give it a go, I will never know, I guess. Exactly. You don't have to go as adventurous as this, or if you did with this one, what I would actually suggest you do, I'm going to get told off for this, what I'd actually suggest you do is start with the arms. Okay, start with your arm, then copy for the other arm, and then hopefully they'll match, which will give you a confidence boost. So then you go on to the legs and you do the legs. Okay, then you go to the head. Okay, by that point you've made these bits here and you're not going to want to throw them away. So you'll be a stubborn toad like me and you will keep going until it's done. But by doing the increasing and the decreasing around the arm and the foot, it means then that you'll feel a lot more confident about doing the increasing and the decreasing on the head and the body. Okay, and when you get to the wings, that one's nice and easy as well. Okay, so have a go. Really, what's the worst that's going to happen? You end up tying his head to his butt like me. Right, let's have a nose. So Dodo is okay. No, these are still on to do with the card. Yep, Ninja doesn't mind also being a tester for Aragorumi patterns. She does so many. And if you thought this was big, if Ninja had got her hands on this pattern, he would be twice the size. She don't do nothing by halves, that girl. Ninja saying, sorry, YOH, I don't think you did. I'm lost. Forgotten what I was saying. Sorry, honey. If it's something serious, just drop me a message and then I'll remember. Right. And we've had a skip because we're quite a way back. So you guys are congratulating our last winner. And yes, Cassie does save me reading the rest. I wish I'd seen it earlier. But I still do scoot through to try and find, well, not try and find, but to see if any of you are chatting in between your answers. Right, Jen is struggling with the sleep thing. She's going to lurk. She might crash. Sorry, she might fall asleep though. So if she goes quiet, we know she's strong. She's snoring and dribbling. Oh, bless you, Jen. Don't forget your babe. Good night. Sweet dreams. All right, we'll chat to you soon unless you're still here, darling. Right, so Stitches, she's saying she's kind of scared of doing patterns. She's more of a kind of likes to listen to the tutorials and follows versus the patterns. Fully get you, darling. Fully understand where you're coming from there. I'm not the best at reading patterns because it goes in and out far too quickly. And so when I'm reading a pattern, I end up having to break it down and I put it into what I call crazy talk, which is a very shorthand. So if I showed it to some of you, you'd be like, what on earth is that? But for me, it works, and that's the only way I can do it when I'm working a written pattern. Unless of course it's one of my own, because then it's written the way I want to start with, and then I have to add all the extra words in later. But I do it. Yeah, so when it comes to testing patterns, that's where it's fun. Sorry, you were saying you were scared of doing patterns, more of listening to the tutorials. But there are so many patterns out on YouTube that have got tutorials that I like. I do like to point you in direction of this tutorial, that tutorial, if they have them. If you keep an eye out on the throwback series that's coming out on Fridays, there I'm showing you lots and lots of different patterns for Christmas. So that's why I'm really happy they've come round now. It gives you guys a chance to follow them. Now the majority of those are actually YouTube tutorials, so you'll be able to follow them with ease, Stitches. Right. Okie dokes. So Life Entangled is going to be doing Ladybird Loves Cow, and it's starting on the 7th of October. And YH is saying, what is that cow? What's it all about? Got any more info? Alright, so Handmade Designs are welcoming, darling. She's saying hi. Dodo's saying hi back, and she's saying hi back to Dodo. Everyone's saying hello. Righty ho. Oh, I didn't write it down, did I? Sorry, gang, I'm getting a bit confused. There we go. Right, so Dodo is, sorry, I've just finally got to your comment, Dodo, about you winning. Sweet. Right, so you're going for Iceberg as well. So remember to pop a message on this live once it goes into replay, then fire me off an email. I will then give you a code to put into that comment that you have put on this video when it went into replay. Once I see that, then I will fire you over the email. I do that to make sure that whoever is emailing me is actually the winner. Because I have had some sneaky tyrags come in before now and say, I won, give me my pattern. And it turned out it wasn't the winner. So let's have a nose. Let's keep going down. Right, the new pattern name, darling, was Iceberg because he can Thor me out anytime. Oh, it's jumped again. Where are we? Right, Hilda is saying that she likes the throwback series. Sorry, she's in peace mode. That is perfectly fine, darling. I must admit, I'm enjoying looking at them because they're memories as much as anything for me. And then I can sit there and go, I went wrong there. And then I can tell you I went wrong. Oh, Reggie. No, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind being upstaged by yarn. Reggie is saying sorry, she just got a yarn delivery and got distracted. Laugh out loud. When's the video? When's the video? When's the video? I need to look at your nice squidgy yarn. And then we got a don't worry, Jay, from Hildy. Yes, Kath, that is definitely a nice distraction. Right, so what have we done? 1, 2, 3. So let's go for number 4. And did I write this one out? No, I didn't. I'm getting so lost. Right, so number 4 is really, really horrible. Really, really disgusting question. Really, really disgusting. I don't know why I'm asking it. It is things that keep you fit. Okay, so that is things that keep you fit. Right, so that's a nice distraction at Reggie, and Reggie's saying, well, yes, I now need to film it. I take it you're going to be legging it after this question, honey, to film it, which means we might have a new video tomorrow. Yay! So let's have a look. We have someone cheekily saying exercise. You'd have to elaborate. So swimming is in at number 8. Running is not on there. Jogging is though, and that is a number 6. Running. Aerobics is a number 1. Diet. Ew. Can't believe you said that, Jen. Dodo's just as bad with healthy food. How dare you? Oh, it's going to be one of them. Oh, and I've lost it again. Where did you get to, you guys? Jumped. Aerobics, healthy food. There we go. That is at number 3, mind. Running, walking, healthy diet, exercise, kids. No. Right, veggies, cycling, walking, chocolate, lifting weights, kids, and dancing, and diet. Ugh, hate that word. And jumping, walking, cycling, farming, sleep, crunches. What are those chocolate bars? No. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Jakey, Demi. Kama Sutra. That would break me. Housework, sit-ups, sports, breastfeeding. That's a good one, Jem. No, they didn't bother putting that one on the card. Bobs, house cleaning, yoga, jump rope, skipping. Oh, okay. It is an exercise that they now say that everybody can do. Everyone can do. You're not going to get, well, you might get wet, you might get dirty, and there might be a lot to clear up that you just can't be bothered, so you leave it in a black bin bag. Horse riding, shopping, breathing. I'll take a sip and see how you guys go. Chasing a toddler. Right, Kath is saying, haha, Bob. I love that answer, Kath, she is worse than me. She taught me everything I know. So you know she's bad. Tug TV, push up, aerobics, a yoga, walk, hiking. We have ourselves a winner, gang. She's only gone and done it. It is a life and yarn. Hold on. Yep. Sorry, it skipped. Oh, I was worried then. It is a life and yarn tangled with the correct answer, which is gardening. So, congratulations, darling. Here we go. Number 5, gardening. Come on, focus in. There we go. Focus. Come on, it looks like crocheting. It's not. It is gardening. Focus in. Close enough. You guys trust me, thankfully. Right. So that's that one done. So congratulations, honey. So are you grabbing yourself one of the new pattern, the Iceberg, or are you going for stitching time, a webtastic, accident prone, or are you stitching me up and making me read out another card? Congratulations, darling. Sorry, I'll come back to your comment in a second. Right, so everybody is saying congratulations. Emmy has been running amok in chat, which I love. So everyone's saying congratulations to Cindy. Where are we? Congratulations. Reggie is saying that's a stupid activity to keep fit. I don't know, that's the only activity I seem to do, and not very regularly, and I've lost weight this month. Bonus, she says. Emmy, does she get a prize for being good? Yeah. Your raspberry babe. Yeah, you winner. Wait, there we go. Iceberg, please. Lovely. So remember to pop a comment on this video once it goes into replay. Then fire me off that email. My email information is in the drop down section of this video. And then I will give you a code for you to pop in, and then I'll fire off the email. If you need the instructions a bit better, they are actually written in the drop down section as well, luckily. Right, so we've got Life Entangled. Or make sure it is a new email stream as well, because otherwise it will get lost with the old one. Righty-ho, and so let's have a no. Oh, I've just seen a threat. I've just seen a threat, gang. Oof. Right, so everybody's actually agreeing with Reggie about gardening. Where are we? Iceberg, please. Yep, Jen agreed with you. Kaz agreed with you, Reggie. And M, or won't crochet, can't crochet, said, you forgot I know all your secrets. Threatening me is not going to help, because I know yours too. Oh, bestie, what you like. Right. So we have had 4 winners out this week. And what I'm going to do is, as it is the first of the month, I know that quite a few people haven't actually managed to make it to the live today because of the time and the fact that you may be asleep or you're stuck at work. Ugh, work. So what I'm going to do is, if you have managed to watch your way through this, I would like you to write in the comment section Iceberg, and then on Sunday on Saturday I will pick a name from the comments using the random comment picker, and I will announce it on Sunday, and you will win a copy of Iceberg as well. Okay, so one of you will have another chance to do that, so remember to write that comment in the description box when the video goes live, girls. Right, I am actually going to be cheeking out, and I am going to head off. I've got some housework to do and other horrible stuff. I'll get to crocheting at some point today. So I'm going to head off now. I will see you all really soon. Thank you everybody for joining me. It's been so much fun today. Right, so